Hello everybody. Today we're gonna work on an octopus. We're gonna try to make it faster. I've been wanting to do it like in less than 35 minutes, but you know, I don't know if it's because I talk too much or it takes a little bit for me to explain everything. So first of all, we start with the Z-sphere. We grab it here on the right side. We drag it on the canvas. Once we have it on the canvas, we're going to press T to be able to edit. Okay, so now we have it. Control C. Control C. Okay, so X. Now you see that we have a symmetrical 2 points. So we want to make it more. So for that we're gonna go on transform, symmetry, radial. We're gonna press this R over here. 8. Here you can choose like if you want 8 tentacles, 4. So I'm gonna put 8. It's not that bad. And instead of doing it on X, I'm gonna change it to Y. Okay, there you go. Looks right. Q for creating. And I'm going to do it a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're going to move it. W. There you go. Remember, whenever you see something like that, ghosting is bad. So you want it to be like this. There you go. So we have to think, what do you want the octopus to be? You want it to be a chef? Well, you need too many hands. Could be something else. If you want to move independently the tentacles, I'm pressing Alt to move around, to pan around. Control with the right click of the mouse to make it bigger or smaller. F to center it. Okay, so we're gonna try to make this one faster. Now we're gonna go down, unified skin, no, adaptive. That doesn't look like an octopus, you see. Classic skinning, preview, more likely. Density, let's go 3. That looks great, don't you think? Okay, preview. We can start like putting like the arms in the way we want it. So for that I'm gonna take away the symmetry. So I'm gonna press X. So I'm gonna move one by one. I can go like, if I go like this, Control C. It's editing mode. So W. Control C. Did you see? Did you see what I did? I did a small one, so Control C to delete that one. So here is like moving the arms. See? It's like moving just the ball. So I want to move all this one over here. There you go. There you go. You want your octopus to be like as symmetrical, so it doesn't look like so it looks more natural, you know. This one a little bit to the front, Actually, I was reading about octopus. They are kind of gangster. It was supposed to be like a Joe Rogan saying that they were afraid in an aquarium that sharks were gonna eat octopus because they were kind of closer. But they were killing sharks, man. That's gangster. So that's kind of good to make it fast. You can move it in the way you want it for your Let's move this one in the front a little bit more, like. Maybe it's working out. What about like putting a dumbbell? That would be cool. Making a little bit of arm. Review. Okay, preview, it's good. Make it. So once we make it, it's going to be here with skin. Select it. Now we're going to, like I always said, I don't like you already have the mesh to work with, but I'm going to do something. So right now I'm going to go transform, symmetry, X, it's okay, yeah. There it is. I don't want the radial symmetry because it was in the other one, but it's not going to be there. Geometry, I'm going to delete the lower one because that's too low. Delete it. And I'm going to make a DYNAMESH with the resolution of 256. You can choose it. Just move this scroll over here and then press it. 256, enter. DYNAMESH. There you go. You still can see the squares, but we're gonna, if you go Control C, if you go to poly frame, you see the polygons. Now we go one, you can click over here to redo. Now we did the DYNAMESH. Now you see how even is the mesh. How cool for working. Okay, DYNAMESH activated. We clear the poly frame and we're gonna go all the way down to deformation and polish. There you go. There you go. That's good. Okay, we're gonna refine a little bit the arms. We're gonna go brackets, full size. You know what? Because it's asymmetrical, the arms. I don't want to be screwing something over here, so I'm gonna X. So I'm just gonna be working like independently. M for moving, or B, M, B, or I just choose the tool that I have here right away. There you go. There you go. Control C, C, C. I believe I did something weird over there. For that we can use pinch. Let's pinch. Let's do the same with this one. There you go. Looks way better. Cool. Cool. That's cool. Remember, I'm working a little bit fast because I want to keep the tutorial like fast and easy, you know. So I'm not going to be making the dumbbell. I'm going to make it in another tutorial. So I'm just going to pause it. Okay, now that it is like that, let's work on the eyes. X. You can put it whatever you want. You can put it all the way to the side. You can put it too close. You can make it small. You can make it big. For me, I believe I'm gonna make big eyes like this size over here. I'm still trying to think if I'm gonna make like a weird kind of octopus or not. So for the tentacles, let's work on that right now. In the meantime, standard brush. We're gonna go stroke. We're gonna go alpha. And we're going to pick something that resembles the octopus, alpha 17. So, and for that we're going to make it the drag the dot, and focal shift we're gonna make it 72. The draw size like 43. So because it comes usually from the, we're gonna fix this in a, let me see. You know what? I'll leave the, I don't need that anymore. It was just for refining. DYNAMESH off. I'm gonna I'm just pressing shift for smoothing this area over here, and I'm gonna press D. Control D. There you go. Control D is for adding a subdivision, so it's gonna be smoother, so you get more definition on the tentacles. So if you see, I have a standard drag dot alpha. If I press it, I have symmetrical right now. X. See? Control C. I need more intensity. 29 perhaps. Control C. What about 63? What do you think? It's too much? Control C. 44. Let's do 44. 1, 2, 3. And in case that you're getting close to this area, we're gonna turn on back face masking. Back face masking. There you go. So we don't make any weird stuff in the back of the arm. There you go. 1. That's easy as pie. I'm gonna put different like sizes with the brackets. And here I'm gonna put bigger ones closer to the body of the octopus. There you go. Looks surreal. Smaller one after, kind of like a there you go. There you go. F. There you go. Looks cool. And perspective. Let's check it. Cool. Now we're gonna make a subtool, a paint. We're gonna make the eyes, a sphere. We're gonna paint the sphere. Sphere 3D. Select it. Transparency. We're gonna go size, smaller size, small. What size you want it to be? For me, I believe that size over there. Now that we have it over there, we're gonna move it. W. We have the transpose tool. Again, where you want it. I want it over there. Maybe it's too far away from the head. There you go. There you go. It looks cool over there, don't you think? Now we're gonna go and Q, C plugin, subtool master, mirror, X. There you go. There we have it. Now we're gonna Control D. Now we have more resolution, and after that we're gonna start doing some painting. So geometry, delete lower on the resolution for the eyes. Material, let's work on a different material. Choose the octopus, select this one, transparent off, and Let's see what material looks a little bit more nicer. Let's work with this right now. And let's choose the eyes. Now choose the standard brush. Deselect Z-Add because we're going to start poly painting. Material, RGB. We don't need back face masking anymore, we're not sculpting. And after this we're going to go to alpha off. And we're going to select the eye material. That is going to be sketch toy plastic fill object. Okay, now we're going to go to the body. I don't want it to look like plastic, so I'm gonna, well, actually, if it's from the sea, it should be looking like that, right? Like shiny. Don't you think? Let's see these different choices. Let's choose the eyes now. Let's go. Let's see if we have enough subdivisions and for making these eyes to pop out. We're gonna X to make the two eyes. The focal shift all the way -100. I want them to be like this big. And for this we're gonna use drag dot, and I want it to be a blue, a cool blue, probably this kind of blue. There you go. That looks cool. And now we're gonna closer a small bracket. For this one we're gonna make a black one. There you go. See, this is the thing that I was telling you. The subdivision is like pixelated, you know. So if we control, let's zoom out F. If we see it from that side, it doesn't look that bad. What about this side? It's good to work, you know, but we're gonna have another class about how we can transfer this to Photoshop, and we can detail it even more and then bring it back with this plugin that is called it is not here. Actually, it's document, see app link. We can go export to Photoshop and then import it. Yeah, but in the meantime we're going to be working like this, okay? And now we're going to add the little like dot that every eye has. So we have X on. Let's take it off because usually it's never on. For the eyes it has to be in the same size, in the same space, I mean, in the same location. There you go. Okay, now let's PPR F. There you go. So we already apply. This was a quick tutorial for Zbrush for poly painting and for alphas, how to use alphas, and I hope you guys liked it. We go BPR and for material too, so you can pick different material for different like subtools that you have in Zbrush. For example, if you want to change the skin again, you're gonna go, I usually do it like this, as standard, and then I go mRGB. Colorize is to see the color that you have, that you applied with your poly painting. And once you have the tool selected and the mRGB, you can go to the material that you want to choose. Let's see, probably this one, fill object. Let's see, we have a real time. There you go. Foreseeing the real time rendering, we just put this one off, the colorize, and then we're gonna see how do you want the octopus to be. You can choose many different types. It's gonna be like a flat sketch. It's gonna look flat with no glow. We have different bumps, densities, refraction of light effects, and let's put something quick for you guys. I don't want to make this long. I'm gonna make flat sketch, and then I'm gonna go colorize, and actually flat sketch and fill object. Okay, now this material, I forgot to do that. Now this is going to be a different kind of material than the eyes. I could have done the gold. It's easier to see the difference. Fill object. See? So we have different material. So let's go back to flat sketch. Fill object. We have colorize on. I'm going to turn RGB on. Stroke spray. And I'm going to paint it with the purple that we did before, bigger one, and a focal shift to make a difference. BPR. There you go, guys. Now I hope that I did this quickly, and any questions in regarding to this, let me know. Like I said before, you can make your export this one on document, go, and you can save as the tool first. Remember, I didn't save too often because this was quick, but actually after any major change, save the document. Octopus, Octo, and document, exports. You can export it as a JPEG, PNG, BMP, TIF, whatever. And then you can go like Photoshop. We're going to put it on libraries, music, save, Octo, save now. You can do the back of the screen like in the movies, easier to pick with the. We're going to make this document, and we're going to choose first the green, document, back. Now we render. Now we go document, export, Octo. There you go. Yeah, override. Okay. Now that is overridden. We can go open Photoshop. And once it's open Photoshop, we double click on this. There you go. Now you can work on this. For example, what I do, if you want to isolate it, that's why I use the green. I always Control J, duplicate, so I don't mess with the original. If I need to do some changes, select color range. There you go. I select the green, so it's going to make a mask around this. Control Shift inverse. That is selecting just the octopus. Refine edge to see if I have any green around the edges. If I have, I'm just going to go Shift edge towards the inside. And I can go and make a feather around. There you go. See the green? Okay, that's what you don't want to. You want to be like very careful when you do that. Okay, so once I do that, Control J, so I did a new instance, a new copy of that by itself. So now I can be working if I'm doing like this for a project. I can even duplicate it. Control Alt. I can make a little baby. Maybe mirror it so it doesn't look that like the same. Maybe I can use puppet tool and move it around. Maybe I can make another baby, maybe looking around here, you know. Whatever you want to do, you know. And then put the background, a new layer. I just click over there, G. I'm gonna make it probably blue. Probably I'm gonna make a gradient overlay, multiply, reverse. No, I believe it's better like this, and the opacity just a little bit. There you go. Maybe some refractions from the light over here, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Well guys, this is the end of this tutorial. I did it as quick as possible. I hope you guys liked it. Any comments, any questions, let me know. And this was a tutorial for ZBrush and for people who is like beginners. And let me know what you think about it. Let me see your octopus. If you want, you can put a different texture in the octopus. You know why it's doing that? Control N. That's happening when you do a copy for like reference. But you Control N, and it's gonna be again ready to edit. So I was gonna do like a sample of texture, but I'm gonna do it for the next tutorial. So that's it, and thank you for coming and watching my channel.